Hey, welcome back to Let's Play Celeste, where we are trying our best so with Celeste to climb the mountain. Actually, the character's name is Madeline. We already worked our way through kind of an abandoned city and up through an old site, and despite all that, we're actually having the most difficult time in this sort of wide open, multi-path area. Golden Ridge, I believe it's called. That's embarrassing. Is there a way I can see where we are? Let's return to the map. Golden site, Golden Ridge, yes. Golden Ridge. Oh yeah, we climbed through this creepy old hotel, no problem. This old site, no problem. Forsaken, we went through a forsaken city, people. A forsaken city. No problem. Now we're getting kind of stymied with this Golden Ridge. Shrine and start. Well, we were at the shrine. Yes, right here. And it's not that it's... I mean, the platforming is definitely getting more difficult. But that's not the reason we're struggling. The reason we're struggling is because of how wide open everything is. I just don't know where to go. So if we start first one on the right, look around, we got that berry, we go up, there's an area up there it wants us to see, I guess, but don't tell me, we can't get through there, can we? That doesn't seem right. Oh yeah, those are spikes, by the way. In case you were wondering, those are spikes. No, we can't get up there. Unless we go from the other way. Wait a minute here. This is a stretch, but there's a tiny... If you look... There's a tiny... No, okay. That little area that I just knocked my head against looked like it was different from the rest. I thought maybe we could bust it, but... It doesn't look like it. Can't get there. If we want to do this in order, we should probably... Oh, I can't get up any further. Yeah. I never expected that it would be my sense of direction that made me feel like a fool rather than my platforming ability. But we're going to work our way through. I mean, there's nothing so drastically wrong. See, obviously we've been there because that berry has been gotten. Got. Oh yeah, I remember this now. We've been up here. To come up here, like, oh my god. FFS, I talked about this a lot. It's coming back to haunt me again. Fat finger syndrome. More important than you think. So we've already been here. Oh yeah, spikes. Oh, poor Canada. Not frustrated though. I talked about this before. One thing this game really has is satisfying loop in terms of death and reattempt. You attempt, you die, you reattempt again, and no delays in between. Very clearly, each death, for the most part, is very clearly your own fault. So there's no ill will, there's not a lot of room for frustration, and all in all, it just leaves you feeling pretty good about yourself, especially when you are able to finally clear an area that may have been giving you troubles. And one thing that may not have been coming across is how hard the game actually is. It's so good at letting it be your skill that ends up eventually completing a section that you kind of forget how tough it actually was because you pieced it all together. And again, looking back at that quasi-boss stage where we were outrunning Mr. Dracula boy there, when the hotel concierge decided to pursue us across the roof of the resort. See, like, I just don't know where to go. I've been everywhere. That was that. I can't figure out how to get over there. So the higher right-hand side level is ultimately where I want to be. Doesn't look like I can get there from in here. So maybe there is something to the idea that I need to do something over here, because this is where the little spectator thing is, right? So it clearly wants me to get up there. Wants me to know about that spot. Game wants me to know about that. And I trust the game. I mentioned this a lot already, but oh wow, that coffee's strong. Whew, must have lost count of the scoops on that one. But yeah, I trust the game. So if the game wants me to know about this spot, it means I gotta get there. And that area where that purple block in the middle is kind of different. Usually though, new mechanics like that, like I don't think we've ever had to bust a block in order to progress. Some of them have had the berries in them, but that's about it. And I don't think... No, I don't think we've ever had to do this, and the game has done a really good job of letting us know what new mechanics are going to be important. Can I duck? I can. Doesn't get me anywhere though. No, I hit that pretty solid. It's also not moving. The other ones kind of vibrate and kind of appear to exist outside of the other blocks rather than just look like the other blocks. I'm going to do something I normally don't do, and I'm going to return to the map. And since I'm seeing here that I have two options, I'm actually going to go back to the start. And this may seem like a step backwards, but that's only because it is. So don't let that get you down. I don't think we were that far in. We discovered the cloud mechanic, reminding us that there's momentum in this world, and we just blew it, and there we go. Beautiful. And it taught us, see, it teaches us the bubble mechanic. Hey, buddy, there's bubbles here. Okay, gotcha. So we follow the bubbles. Our crow friend. Yes, I remember. Come to me, Mr. Crow. Don't be afraid of me, Mr. Crow. If I dash, he's gonna go. He's gonna fly. Can I get to you? There's a berry I never saw. What is the significance there? He was our kind of a... I think technically he actually granted us the dash ability, didn't he? We talked to her already. Oh great, these two have a bit of a history. I don't know how the old lady got here though. Recapping the hotel. There's more than meets the eye around here. Getting some of the narrative. I mean, what ultimately is at the top of this mountain, I'm hoping, is the answers to who Madeline is and why she's on Celeste Mountain, or Mount Celeste. I don't remember exactly how they refer to it, but... And I was theorizing before that this is some kind of an intermediary stage for her, Madeline. And, and I'm thinking that all these people are, it's like a Wizard of Oz situation. All these people are actually, oh yeah, and this is when we notice the flag. All these characters in the story or the game actually have real life analogs that are of some significance. Because there was also the very early on, like a significant other type character that Madeline obviously hadn't spoken with in a while, and there was some tension there. And I thought that was going to play heavily in the and it may still play heavily in the story, but we haven't seen, oh yeah, we haven't seen any more of that character since. You can tell I got pretty quiet there. So when you hit, then you go back. Boom, you go back, you go back, you go back. Boom, boom, boom. I want you in my room. Easy, easy peasy. Not really, it's tough. Crumble meat. Okay. I like that there's a lot of sort of ways you can kind of bail out of a sequence. If the sequence, you're just not feeling it, you don't think you're hitting the jumps quite right, you're not feeling a sequence of moves, you can sometimes bail out and run back to the to kind of a safe area and regroup, and I like that. Yeah, and we have seen no branching paths yet so far. And now we're at this point. On the other side of this is that little area that gave me a bit of a hard time in the last video. Yes, right here. And there's been no alternative paths, as far as I can tell. No, I keep climbing up those areas and there's never anything there. And so this is where we've got to be. Such a simple little, what was that, one, like 3-4 jumps before it took like the whole video. We already got you. Bounce and up, bounce and up, bounce and up, bounce and up, bounce. Okay. Jump, jump, dash, jump, 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 dash. This is an alternative path. I've never been up here, but I can't see this being like the way you have to go. If this leads back down to Mr. Crow, I'm gonna be ecstatic. Do you have to get all of these in a certain amount of time? Oh yeah, right. Are you kidding me? Or do you have to get them in a certain order? This guy? No, he does not want to be purchased. It took me a long time to figure out that the winged straw... No, he doesn't want to go first. How about you? No, you don't want to go first. It took me a while to realize... No, none of these guys want to go. That the strawberries with wings get scared when you dash. When you dash, they fly away. Oh, that is strong, strong coffee. So I don't really know what this mechanic is. Huh. Another one of the mysteries of the mountain. It's touching the ground. Isn't it? It is. I can't touch the ground. Does that include... But I am able to touch the springy thing. Oh, I can't even touch down there. So I've got to... It's about using my climbing window to the best of my abilities. Can only hold on to the walls for so long before she gets tired. No, we can't do that either. I wonder what the reward here is. Oh, that wind. So long as I have the little floaties following me, there's gonna be wind. Oh, I'm already, yeah, wow. Well, I don't want to say I don't care, but I just... what are you trying to show me now, game? I do remember this particular logic with the blocks. Oh, that's a B-side thing. We're doing all this for a B-side, which means this isn't even the way to go. Huh. Oh, that's hard to time. We'll get it, though. Maybe. Maybe yes, maybe no. Boom. Boom. You can't dash, or you have to dash from lower. Boom. 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 Switch. 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 Close. 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 Switch. 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 Oh, I didn't have a dash. I got my head bopping here. I'm feeling the beat. I can see what I have to do. Let me get this going again here. Just wait. Let me jump in. Switch. 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 I got no dash. Son of a gun. So I gotta go through that. I can't hold on to the pink ones there. Switch. 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 No, not there. Maybe I do have to hold on to the pink ones. How did I do it before? Switch. 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 No. I'm too focused on the beat now. Switch. 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 Jeez, I can't get up there. If I could get up there, my dash would recharge, and then I'd be probably good to go. Switch. 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 Oh, it's the wrong way. Why did I see that as not being there? Oh boy. Switch. 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 Die. Switch. Oh, wrong way again. Switch. 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 When you jump, if you're holding on to the side there and you jump, you just end up propelling yourself into no man's land. And yeah. Oh, that was so close. So I think the key is you let go of the wall as opposed to jumping and then dash, basically from the same place that you were holding on to the wall, but not. I can't do that because I don't have a dash. Yeah, like that. If I can get up here in time! No, I just can't get up there in time. So I gotta start that dash from the more proper spot. Get up there. Nope, not even close. Not even close. She doesn't climb that fast. Really, honestly, altogether, like you compare this to something like Super Meat Boy, and she is slow. It's just something you have to get used to. Come on. No, not even close. Is there anything else I could do there? Like double back somehow? No, that's the wrong color. No. I think I've made it further than this at one point. No, I'm not gonna have a dash. Grab. Jump and dash and grab. Jump and dash and grab and climb and jump. Nope. Ba. 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 Yeah. It's all good though. I never went back and checked what the B-side does. I assume most of these games usually have like an alternate or upside down kind of version of themselves, don't they? I wonder if I want to go right through to the... I don't think it matters. If I skipped the first purple column and went right to the second one, I don't think it would matter, right? The puzzles are definitely getting harder. The platforming, I think, is the same difficulty, but the puzzles are definitely getting harder. Something like 1001 Spikes. I only watched that game, never played it. But I think that's the case where the platforming is like as equally hard. Why can I not make that anymore? What was I doing before? No. Boom. Grab. Nope. A little bit offbeat. I'm not a rhythmically inclined kind of guy, so any progress I make here is like actually more surprising than for the... Oh, maybe because I can make that jump. Oh, that was close. Bubble will take me back now. You're not going to believe this, but about partway through that, I actually turned, let go of the controller, and caught out of the corner of my eye that I was actually still alive and still holding on in the right kind of pattern, and just kind of bulled, you know, head down, horns out, bulled my way through the rest, just plowed through, and the bubble takes us back. Beautiful. Is there anything else I was supposed to see here? No. Doesn't look like it. There's no obvious other path. I think that's it. It's kind of unfortunate. Maybe we'd have to figure this puzzle out to progress. We can stay here infinitely, as far as I can tell. And I'm guessing the one that's right next to me is where we want to finish because it's so close to the ground. I don't think there's a way to grab it now without the other ones taking off. So if we do this, this. Oh, are you kidding me? You're joking. Yep. I can't believe we basically had it. You can like briefly touch. You can briefly touch those skinny columns. I'm trying to line down and then dash up here to get onto the platform. There we go. That worked. Okay. Now, we want to get up and over. If we spend our dash to get over this immediate left column, we won't have it again to get back far enough to the last teardrop. Because we won't be able to recharge our dash without losing the teardrops. And we managed to get over to the third, the next teardrop up high left without using a dash last time. It wasn't pretty, but we made it. So I'm thinking that's the strategy we're going to go with again. And now I'm also thinking that I really want a drink of coffee. But we're going to try this first. If I can just get my plan right. Up, grab, up. Get up there and oh. She starts to lose. You can see that. Let me drink. Let me lubricate the old talking pipes. She starts to lose her grasp, her grip on reality pretty quick. FFS here is not letting me. There, nope. There. Okay. She starts to lose her grip, and you can see her go kind of red faced and stressed and sweating. And then I'm worried that she's gonna fall, and then I'll lose the teardrops. I looked over at OBS to see. I don't even know what the time, maybe, and it is 25 minutes. And as much, we're gonna give it one good try before we move on, because I think it would be better to end an episode with an accomplishment. Yeah, see, she's already stressed. Yeah. One more good try. I'd rather end the episode with the completion of this rather than leave it as a cliffhanger for next time. If we spend the jump to make it... Whoa, okay. Well, that's actually pretty good, because now I can just... There. Again, I don't know how that happened. It happened. We did all that for a berry? Are you kidding me? This whole mountain is just berries. I have no idea where to go. Until next time, thanks very much. See you soon.